A state of emergency in California tonight over monkeypox. The governor making that announcement less than 3 hours ago. You can take a look. You see some long lines in San Francisco as hundreds of people wait to get a monkeypox vaccine. Kansas City, one of a few locations in Missouri with that monkeypox vaccine.
KSHB 41 News reporter Andres Gutierrez joining us live from the health department tonight. Andres, how many cases have been reported here?
Yeah, the case count is low on both sides of the state line. According to the CDC, there are 10 cases of monkeypox in Missouri and just 1 in Kansas. But we wanted to know what the response would look like if there was ever an outbreak here in the metro.
The Kansas City, Missouri Health Department is one of just 5 places in the state storing the monkeypox vaccine.
Right now, we are only providing vaccine to those that we know have been confirmed.
So far, they've administered 3 doses locally, just a sliver of the 900 doses they've received to treat 450 people in Kansas City and throughout northwest Missouri.
It's going to be quicker for us to provide it to them than waiting for the vaccine to come all the way from Jefferson City.
Kansas has recorded just 1 case of monkeypox in Johnson County. KDHE told us they have enough vaccine for 108 people. Currently, health officials are working to determine how to use the vaccine to prevent further spread of the virus. That's in the same family as smallpox, but symptoms are milder.
They've got a fever, they're just not feeling well. And then sometimes it progresses onto a rash type illness that can cover, it can be a small area of the body, but it can be over the entire body itself.
Doctors say monkeypox isn't as contagious as COVID-19 and is rarely fatal.
Really, the mode and spread of this disease is really through that close, intimate contact, that skin-to-skin contact, but also clothing and bedding and other things that may have some of that drainage from some of those pustules on it.
As of now, the majority of the cases are among men who have sex with men, but public health officials stress that this can and has spread beyond one population.
Is not very easily transmitted, but we don't want to negate the severity that it can get to the point to where we're seeing a number of cases like, for example, New York and California.
Now, as far as contact tracing goes, the KCMO Health Department tells me that they're planning to do very similar what they did at the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, where the disease investigators will reach out to those who have been exposed and have them come in for a vaccine. Reporting live tonight in Kansas City, I'm Andres Gutierrez, KSHB 41 News.